beings. Yeah, you can see the hair. I might shave it down more. It's easier not to go to the barber. Whatever they call it these days. I don't know if spring break is still here or not. Doesn't work out as a holiday. Sure, no one's gonna be out here. I got that one wrong. So yeah, spring break's gone. Everyone's gonna be gone, right? Yeah. No. There's a lot of people that way. Yeah, they're all that way. That's why I was gonna do a video. Good luck with that. So I don't know if they're gonna be looking for Easter eggs this weekend. Probably not. Also, like the plot of reality is, because there's nothing really happening, right? Just the life, the script of life. We're in this like pause. You feel like blocks from spirit. It never ends. Not that I need to know everything. Oh yeah, go take a break. Yeah, something like go hunt for Easter eggs. Am I even saying that right? Yeah, there's a lot of. When people have today off, the world is kind of shut down. So, as you can see, news-wise, the gloom and doom is stay tuned next week after the holiday. Whatever, man. You can't take this world seriously. If that's how it works, you can't take this place seriously. It's like it's the world's script, It's just, the markets and everything. It's gotta be one of the words. It's like the B movie or C movie or D movie of the it's soul growth, and I got that. It's all challenges. Yeah, okay, I got it. After a while, man, it's like, even like the presidency is dull. It's not that. Terrorist. How exciting is that? That's dull. It's just a business. Yeah, we're in a reality show, The Apprentice. The presidential version is dull as you can get. I think even the TV show is a little bit more interesting. It was kind of obviously scripted too, and cheesy. That's what we're living. Just tired of it all. So yeah, the idea is to have some kind of social life. To comfort all the challenges, hopefully some kind of positive social life. Easier said than done. Work can only fulfill so much. Animals are there to fulfill where you can't get energy from people, because people are obviously, some are psychotic, not everyone, parents can be psychotic, and live out their karma with that, maybe, somewhere at some point. But yeah, at least the social life is if you have a good version of it, help elevate you, of course. You can also have a perfect work life, but then your social life is a complete disaster, or whatever it is. So it's just imbalances. Either way, not to go into all of that. The alien connections, yeah, everything. Everybody's on break. They're just, at the beach themselves, right? At least, yeah, this is a clearing frequency. It's good to, be around nature. So, of course, this is nature. Nature with trees. This is just another way of releasing, but the tree energy, is this more, I think they both work differently. Without going into all the details of that. The Palladian energy, of course there's a lot of beings here, just insectoid, reptilian, and everything you can freaking... Obviously you hear about the Palladians all the time because they screwed up. And so you're going to hear about them and their license plate, license to drive, because they messed up in the past. So it's like, hearing about them all the time isn't always it's a good thing, but it's also like, damn guys, it's like get your act together one of these days. And that's not just them. There's other beings, Arcturians, I can go on, even the feline beings, and it's just like, you guys all fucked up. Yeah, now we're all shopping at the dollar store trying to figure out a reason for life. Thank you for coming here and bringing your carnage. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Interesting. Yeah, it's a religious holiday. I'm not gonna go into that. I think it's a religion. Yeah, whatever. Esoteric, Illuminati, whatever. Yeah, this is definitely a ritual. I'm not going into that. Yeah, secret society. We're not. Yeah, on top of skyscrapers doing God knows what. We're not going into that. Having our masked balls and started working on like an aliens in the Bible reference book. It's just stuff I grab off online, It's not, I haven't written it, but it's like a Cliff Notes. Eventually I might put it online, so I don't know. I'll just make the book and just leave it at that. And if anyone cares. It's knowledge, it's information. You're looking for little cracks of knowledge to figure yourself out, little details here and there. The fallen angel, the Nephilim. A lot of the humans, the early humans were actually, giants. The angelic beings are giants, and now we're just the ants of the universe, basically. Yeah, because you hear about, channel messages, maybe not from me, but from others, about 30-foot tall angelic beings and all that, So, it just comes right through, because they're parallelly connected to it, or there's some kind of connection there. Not going to all the, like Edgar Casey's channeling, the future and all that. It's like, of course, they talk about the chamber under the pyramids and the Sphinx, and you can talk about that all day long, but there's no real proof of anything. And the whole chamber thing that's under the pyramids, there's no proof of that either. I don't think there is. They haven't shown it, and if they did show it, can we believe it anyway? Can you believe anything? The other thing is that was coming through. This is all old knowledge. Everything I'm probably talking about is, old news. But even like our physical reality, I don't think I've ever really thought about bringing it up. No, about it. It's all. Think about this. Like, you're an alien being with the energy of creating a physical form through thought. But it has to go through all the processes, the molecules, all the, you can call it godlike. You don't have to use the word God, but creator being and so on. But you're a non-physical being, and you put the intention of creating a physical reality, a physical universe, and so on. And it has a process that has to go through to create that physicality. And I would say you're most likely energetically, karmically tied into that. It could be just a universe of molecules and all that. They create, beaches and all that, but there's nobody there. Just ants, beings, or whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to have a lot of life. It can have some kind of, something's got to be there. Or it could be all just a bunch of animal beings and no human. It could be just animals, or just organisms, molecules and so whatever. That's not too exciting, but that isn't really. Either way, you can let your imagination go with that. But just think about, like, you're an alien being to create a physical, it's, and then of course you have people worshiping you and all. I'm gonna go into that. Well, people need a mentor, a dad, a mom, whatever. Something. That might be true that some people are the child of that being, or they just adopted that being, or those being, humans or whatever, and then the humans are worshiping the creator of this reality or other realities, whatever. mess. But this place, I don't know, like, we're going to go through this change in theory. Tune in next week, Tuesday. Funny how Monday feels, who knows, but it feels like Monday to give us, it's funny. It's like, give us some time off, so what the hell is this place? Oh, then Tuesday, we're back on schedule. Here, diabolical, end of the world, markets going crazy. This place is such a it's like a cartoon. Worry about the economy and so on. Yeah, it's a nice movie script, isn't it? As far as I don't do the earthquake thing and then just forget about that and do something else. Whatever. And that's true. There has been a shift. Of course, there's always shifts, but there has been like a energy, kind of because of the holiday, whatever is to calm before the storm. It's not clear. No, I got the channeling way back about May. June, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Can be, or it can be extremely boring. We're just living. Oh God, I don't know. Something has to drop. If you think so, or maybe not. All right. We're going to. The Orion energies. I'm not gonna tap in. I'm not gonna channel those guys, but. That was one more thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm alone in this. Though. When you look up in the sky, you look for at night. Does anything identify itself? Is it Orion? Because it is. Obviously, it is. I don't think it's. You can't see Alpha Centauri from here. I don't think so. Maybe you can't. Maybe it's like a star cluster there somewhere. Orion's always the major, it's the engineering of this place plays a big part of it. For better or for worse, Star Trek's related to that. Come here and screw around everybody when no one's looking, and so on. So anyway, I'm not gonna channel those. I just channel. I do the Palladians. Sometimes over there. I see the birds. Alright, we're going to something's going on over there. Something's going on. Okay, we're going to the Palladians. And move on from that. Alright, buses. Greetings with the Palladians. Yes, you can say it's a bit of a reset, or right now it's just more of a pause, a short pause. Doesn't mean like the end of the world is coming or anything along those lines. Doesn't mean. You're seeing slight energy shifts with the economy. It doesn't mean the economy is going to live through, but there'll be parts of it that need to be removed at some point, and also the way people live are also going to have to change at some point. Also, this is all like a slow engineering. There's going to be also some companies going to have to change or go away. Some corporations, basically. As AI becomes more part of society, but AI is supposed to help society, and people aren't too big on that. And society is like you're driving a car these days, and you're not washing your clothes. You're not outside hand washing them. Let's put it that way. Or maybe you are, but either way, you're not many doing that. So the AI is the next evolution of connecting to yourself. We don't have to do certain jobs anymore. And yes, people are worried about the jobs, but actually the population can actually increase. Maybe not too drastically, but how you're going to survive and all of that will change. It doesn't happen overnight. But you see how you're not living exactly the same life. You're not out, with horses and all that. So the AI is basically the building blocks to what's to come for your daily lives. And you can like it. No one really liked the way, life was changing in the 1800s, to as the new industrial age is coming in. So this is the same thing. We are moving. Doesn't mean you're going to be, destitute or anything like that. But nothing's going to be perfect. So you don't have to do certain jobs anymore. So you can concentrate more on yourselves in a different way of life. Doesn't mean connect to their astral selves. People are still not ready for that. But just a kind of an upgrade, you can say. And you're going to see more of that. And we can't go into all the details of it because it's forming around you currently. So just, you have to experience it. Yeah, people are on their phones, but to communicate, yes, there's an addiction there and all that, but there's also a tool, but also communication. It's not always going to be the most positive communication. Well, you're letting a lot out. A lot is coming out that was not. You had it in society before, but now you connect with more people. Things have gotten faster, and so it feels like it's darker in some ways. Yes, it's a lot slower in the past actually, but now things have speeded up, so you can, at least some of you, it's frustrating, but obviously a lot of people cannot keep up. But many of you, those that are connected to the alien energies, are actually moving things more rapidly. You might not see it physically, but as you can see, the markets are changing, and you're here to help the wave as it comes in. The energy wave that's on its way. Let's put it that way. And that's all we can go into that. Really do. Appreciate that, blessings.